What's up, guys? Back again with another video. So today is, I don't know what part this is, but this is the Outcast that I got from Amazon that was supposed to be ready to run. I'm still building it, right? That doesn't make sense, does it? Yeah, I was pretty angry too. Anyways, I did an unboxing video on this particular truck. If I had an editor and I could do those type of things, yeah, I'd put a, point a finger here, pointing finger there, a little video, and yada, yada, yada. Linking to the other stuff that I have recorded. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into this. This is just a quick project. This might be like half an hour, but should be pretty easy. There's some stuff that I've already done up, ready, because this is going to be a success truck. And yeah, so pretty much I'll start with the soldering job. That's not going to take too terribly long. Oh, I'm just making all sorts of noise this morning. So take that down for a minute, replace that with this. And yeah, I'll turn it on and let it heat up. And then I'll open up these while it's heating up. It's pretty fast. That'll be super hot before I even get the first box open, probably. I just crank this thing up on high. Like, you can set it for temperatures and whatnot, but yeah, no big deal. All the goodies here. Oh, that's right. I have to solder everything up on this. Oh, man. I just pulled this out of the car this morning, too, so it's all cold. Yeah, this is a really good combo for a lot of different things. This is probably my favorite 1.8, 110 motor, if you can stuff it in there. That's kind of girthy for a 110, but yep. But that's no biggie. Knowing your bolt holes and how much space there is inside your rig makes a huge difference. All right. 3 and 2 for a total of 5. And then that. All right, a little bit of solder. Tin the tip. You should do that at the end of your session too, whenever you're soldering, is tin the tip. Clean it and then tin it. Soldering's pretty easy. Don't get me wrong, there's a little bit of skill to it, and it's something that you can lose if you don't do it regularly. So I've been doing enough soldering, like I'm all right at it now, but when I first picked this back up again, oh, really bad. Really bad. Well, they're just sloppy, you know, like I forgot how to make them look pretty. It's already tinned. I may have not put enough in there to do the job, but okay, nope, that's the other ones. These ones. Yep. So normally I work left to right, but today I'm working right to left. So on the side of this, it's positive, negative, A, B, C, and that's why I'm doing it in that direction. Typically, I work from left to right as I described it. I'm just going in kind of order in some sense. And I don't know how to orient these wires because the thing's just not in there, so. Probably be doing it like this. If I wanted to get really fancy, I suppose I could do heat sink or heat shrink over it. It has its own built-in heat sink. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm almost out of solder. I have to break into my other roll. Yeah, don't mind me, I've had my fair share of coffee already. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. A lot of it's just repetition. A little bit of knowledge, a little bit of wisdom from doing it, you know. Go over there. Having helping hands is useful, but it's not always necessary. Well, how am I doing? Anybody looking at the tracker on there for the time? must have had this going for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Not bad. Not my best, but not bad. That might be touching. I'm going to have to check that. Yeah. Yep. A little bit too much there. A bit too much. Where did I put that? There we go. So this stuff's cool. Right, so this is a desoldering wick. It's just that. It's a copper wick, and solder will go into it, just like wax in a candle. Yeah, really quite handy. But still carries heat. Yeah, that's good. Yep, just that little touch extra, and not trying to bridge a gap there. Okay, so no, yeah, I'll just mount them like normal. Yeah, so we'll just do that same whole process again. So we got positive there, so this one to this one. Yep, that one to that one, and then this one to that one. So I'll do this one first. Nope, that's not the order I wanted. I want to do this one first. My bad, guys. Yep, trying to do it all in the one same order to be consistent and less likely to make errors. Alright, get that there, get a little bit of solder. All I did is like stuck it there. Yeah. This is where helping hands would be helpful. And of course I made another large error. That's why I didn't do it right. Yeah. Here, feed it through. Ha ha! There's my helping hands. Silly. Silly down. Silly down. Let's not try to burn anything else. All right. Okay. ABC. ABC. And yeah, that should do just fine. Okay. Yep, not pretty, but I can make it work. Yep, that was an oops. Oh, there it is. Yep, I'm just tidying up, honestly, at this point. You know, it'll work, but it's not something I'm willing to accept for my workmanship. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy this solder ever again either. It's really dirty. Like, works, but yeah, not quite what I'm looking for. Okay. So we'll set that aside and let it cool off when install those other parts. Okay, bear with me. It's not like I have a station for all my things. I do, but it's typically, this is my workspace, and I set it up for each task as I go about them. All right, that. Get rid of that. All right, so I think that has to wait until I get the motor, which is still cooling. So we will install these turnbuckles. And the receiver. Well, everything is cooling. And I need a 2mm. And I also need to get the bolt. And that. Yeah, I'm thinking about my other next step is when, oh man, that's so horrible. It's not very, right length, wrong rod end. One side don't matter, but the other side should get it. That's fine for now. Yeah, even these are a little on the long side. Changing rod ends on it is not going to make a difference either. Yeah, those are too fucking long. Well, I guess I'm not going to do that. And I'm on the hunt for rod ends again, or links again. Thought those could work, and they are too long. This is probably cool enough for now. Okay. Nope, I cannot put that through there like that. So I have to take all that out to put the motor in. Thankfully, it's a fairly easy thing to work on Arrmas. Oh, yeah, gotta get those two. this. Yeah, using all these aluminum parts like changed a couple of things on how to access everything. But it does make for a more solid truck. It also makes, when you break something, cost a lot more too. Am I really gonna have to pull that whole plate off? There we go. Yep. It's got all stainless steel hardware. If I had anything to do with it. So if it's black on this thing, I didn't, either I reused the existing part because I didn't have one in the same, or it was a unique part. And got that. Cool little blue center differential. Set that aside for now. I need some screws. And I can actually use bigger ones, I think. So, take a quick measure. All right, so I got about 1/4 inch depth, and it's all the same, all on all of the threaded holes on the motor. So I'm gonna find something that will fit this. But until then, I can go like this and then put this on, and I don't know if I want to have it, I'm sure I can tell. It's easy. Well, that actually tells me what kind of screws I'm looking for right there. Can I do the big ones? I think I can. Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna say not. And we'll put it on like that. Sorry if the view's obscured. You know, this is like active mechanic work that you're watching. All right. so I'm gonna come out from the motor, just a touch. Boy, that's just about perfect with it resting like that. Okay. And I have plenty of room, so maybe I can use this other style head. Yeah, I'm fishing around in my screws, not prepared. I just check here first to see if I have what I'm looking for here. This is like my stainless spare parts bin. A lot of it's just like stuff that I sometimes use. Or if yeah, see, I don't like anything that's in there. So I go to the next step, just I go to the other one. That is organized. And do I have them in here? I do not, but it doesn't matter. I have a button head that will fit, which is probably this one. Yeah, so we'll take 1 and 2. And then those 2 that I just pulled maybe inside there. Yeah. I'm only gonna search for so long, you know. Be mindful of the placement of your wires. Is that even gonna be long enough? As when you put this back into the truck, it's gonna make a difference on where things end up. All right. Boy. Yeah, I'm gonna put some washers on, I think, and use a slightly longer screw. I'm just not comfortable. And the next one up is just so rude. It's too long. Why no? Wait a minute. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I'll use it. Okay. Yeah, we're only talking like a difference of maybe 2 millimeters. Maybe a millimeter? Millimeter or 2. These might be like 8s, and I need 10, or vice versa. Yeah, it's more like these are 6s and I need 8s. Looks good to me. Yeah, too bad that I don't have them links. Well, maybe I got something else I can use. I know, I have a whole bag of links. But I don't think it has anything I can really use. Where did I put it? Eh. What is it interfering with? Shouldn't be interfering with anything. Oh, really? I have to take this back plate off because the screws are too long. Maybe not. You just have to have them backed out. Obviously, I'll need to either shorten these or find shorter screws. Well, it should not be doing that. What is it landing on? Okay, no interference with nothing. What is it? Okay then. Weird. Yeah, I thought there was plenty of clearance. Like, some things I can just eyeball and tell you if it's gonna fit or not. And this is one of those things. It's like, there's no reason for it not to be able to go on with them screws. And these two screws are specific to this thing too, because they're like different, just a little different than any of the other ones that I use in the trucks. But you know, this is Chinesium stuff, so. Yeah, that's bad. I can't move that now. So this is a problem. It's got to be that this plate is interfering. It's when I turn that drive or output pinion. And then I tried moving the center drive. It didn't move. So you're gone. Yeah, that's like so freaking tight. It don't even want to move. All right, figure out why. Take it apart. Yeah, that's like way too tight. Much better, much better. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to do to myself just a second ago. Excellent. There we go. Now I'm just going to leave that blue plate off. It is not imperative that it go back on. And it's a hanging. Where are those other ones? There, there. Yeah, where am I going to put this? There's like no room to put this in here anywhere. All right, just put the thing back together. just gonna pitch this one and get a different one because it was giving me some trouble. So get a different one. There we go. Funny how the wrench fits on it so much better when it's the right size. Yeah, I must have had just a rando that I picked up and thought it was the right thing. Yeah, good enough. Nope, that was the wrong place for that one. I wanted that one back. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea where to put this ESC other than like right there. That's probably where it's going to end up, is right there. And then I'll run probably more like this. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, that's way better. And then where that power button gonna go? Put it on over here, maybe? Yeah, that's not bad. And this up here. ESC, not ESC, receiver. Yep. Okay. Getting pretty close there, boys. Is that too far for that? Oh, I gotta do the sensor wire now. If I don't, I'm gonna find out later. I'm not gonna be happy. Should have had it on already. It's alright, not the end of the world. Just means I'm having to do tedious instead of it being easy. But I do tedious, so. Yep, no problem there. And is it long enough? Why, yes it is, but just barely. All right, that's not bad. A little bit more than I wanted. I need all this space in here for batteries. I don't really have a whole lot of spots I can put this in. Like, it literally has to go like right there or right there. And I don't really want to put it up front. I'd much rather it be in the back, you know, because this thing moves predominantly in the forward direction. So yep. Okay. Do I really want to have it like that, Dan? Even all the wires need to be on the same side. Okay. So, yep, did myself again by having an afterthought, but it's for good reason. You know, so I bought wire routing, but I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, I probably should have routed the sensor wire the same direction with everything else, but I think I need to leave it because of distance, just sheer distance. And after another thought, and we'll just pair up the ESC wire with it since it's going to travel along the same kind of route. Yeah, wire routing's no, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Yeah, what wire routing has some of its challenges. You don't want them to go in the wrong spot in case they so they won't snag on anything that moves on the inside. So I'm very conscious about where I put my things. You know, I'm not trying to do crazy wire management, you know, but it's definitely a necessity. Must manage the wires so that your truck will continue to run. Kind of a unique seal that Arrma uses, but also kind of a pain in the butt too. Thankfully, I only need 2 things going in there. I'm just going to use this hole on the top for the antennae to come through. All right, let's get the tape out and start taping things up. Yeah, I'll just do a little piece for the receiver and drive on. Normally I do that and the ESC and the power switch. So that's the only one that I'm not going to do. Now I'm getting OCD, and there's old double stick that's down on the bottom of the box because the rat that repacked this truck and sent it to me stole anything and everything of value out of it. Like literally left me with like a corpse of a truck. Yeah, not even worth what I paid for it. And I couldn't make a dispute over it because it was after their return window, because I had a bunch of boxes at the time and I was doing other things, you know, like stacking boxes instead of opening them. If I had done that, it would have saved me just a little bit. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm analyzing and thinking ahead about other things I'm going to do. All right. Okay. Sweet. All right. Leave that open and get some zip ties with the ESC. And that's for the battery button whenever I get to it, which should be here. It's probably gonna be using, I don't know if I can get away with that right there. Yeah. Maybe? No, I can't put it there. I cannot put it there, which that's not ideal. I'd have to run a different body on it, I think. Well, I can definitely put it on top of the box, which that's probably what's going to happen. Is I'll put it together and I'll put it on top of the box. Yup. Which means I'm going to reroute the wires again. Yep. Mechanic challenges for sure. everything on this side. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this on and power it up, I think. Yeah, I should be able to do that now. Alright, let's do battery. And I need a jumper too. Trying to think about where I had a jumper. You got them all on different cars that are using them at the moment. So I'm gonna rob the one that I last had my hands on from this car. Cool, I didn't have to snip that. Well, might as well get that out too while I'm at it. And so this right here. Alright. Running mode, forward with brake, max reverse, force. Yeah, we'll change that to 75, sounds good. Lipo cells, auto-calculate, cutoff voltage, I don't need to worry about that. ESC thermal protection is enabled, motor thermal protection is enabled. DEC voltage is 6 volts, and I can change that up to the think I can do 7.4 for this servo. And that'll change some. Sensor mode, full sensor mode rotation counterclockwise. Throttle rate, throttle curve, neutral range, initial force, 2%. Coast. PWM drive frequency, softening value, softening range, RPM limit, drag brake force, max drag brake, Yep, and all the rest of the ones, turbo timing, turbo delay, turbo increase, decrease. And that's pretty much it. So we'll save it. Cool. And then I can turn it off. And I should be good to turn it back on. Oh yeah. We're live, boys. Now, no steering links, obviously, because they're not installed, but I'm going to test functionality right now. Yeah, that's got to be fixed. That's fucking rude. Not the end of the world, but it's still a pain. Yeah. Oh, throttle. I got throttle. Yeah. Obviously no front wheel drive because there's no drive shaft in the middle, but I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, grub screw is not tightened down enough. It's number one thing that happens with all my cars. Yep. Okay, well, it works. Just got to iron out all the other little details so it's a running truck, and will be phenomenal after I'm done. So we're just going to call it there, and yep, disconnect, turn everything off, and say thanks for swinging in and checking this one out. Sorry, it was kind of long. It was only supposed to be just a little bit, but yeah, about an hour more than I typically do. Yeah, thanks. We'll see you.